welcome on in to the show that for some reason you can't live without. This is Florida Tonight. I'm Chris Cato.
And I'm Haley Hinds. Can't follow us down the Florida Tonight Yellow Brick Road? Oh my goodness.
Oh, look, it's Florida Dorothy.
Oh, and the ruby slippers too. I'd follow this gal anywhere.
I hope she didn't eat Toto, though. All right, we have a point to all of this, I swear. Broadway's The Wiz is coming to town, and we are chatting with the man behind the curtain.
And we have another guest joining us live. It's the cake girl from Tampa to share a sweet treat with us. Ooh, that looks good.
There she is, Christina. This is the midweek sugar rush we've all been craving, and we will find it in Florida tonight.
Think of what we could do together.
Well, you are waiting to return to Oz to continue this journey. The magic all started with this one.
Yeah, 1939, Judy Garland gave life to the idea that something wonderful is waiting for us over a rainbow. A message of hope and self-discovery that calls everyone home.
The Wiz debuted on the silver screen in 1978, 5 years after the Tony Award-winning all-black production by the same name would take Broadway by storm. Maybe by tornado is more accurate. If only L. Frank Baum could see how far his Yellow Brick Road would go.
Yeah, The Wiz is one of my favorite versions of that story, and its legendary off-Broadway performance is coming to Tampa. Speaking of legends, joining us now, the man behind the curtain to tell us all about The Wiz himself, welcoming Alan Mingo Jr. to Florida Tonight. Alan, great to see you.
You too. Thank you for having me.
Oh, yeah, our pleasure. Well, The Wiz debuted on Broadway back in 1975, and it has seen so much success. 7 Tony Awards, including Best Musical. What does it mean to you, Alan, to be part of this revival performance?
Well, I would say it's one of the reasons why I'm in this business today. Now, I fell in love with the movie. You have two different types of fans, those who love the movie and those who love the Broadway version. And for me, sort of knowing the legends who were part of the show, and now that I'm part of the 50th year anniversary, taking it around the country is really special. And I'm hoping I can touch the young people who are being introduced for the first time, much like I was touched.
Oh, I have no doubt that you'll be able to make that connection. And it's true, you know, that every version of this beloved fairy tale relies on music to really captivate the audience, and like the young members of that audience, as you mentioned there. So tell us how The Wiz blends soul, gospel, and funk to give Dorothy's idea of home a deeper meaning.
Well, you know, for this version specifically, and because we have two types of fans, we decided to make a blend of the Broadway version. So for those who love the Broadway version, they're not going to feel missed out. And for those who love the movie version, they won't miss out. What we did with this version was we sort of took the underpinning, the 70s funk out of a lot of the songs and added a contemporary beats under them. So for those who love these wonderful songs, and I think you're hearing one now where we've sort of made it, we made solos, duets, or trios. We sort of rearranged the vocal arrangement so it sounds familiar, but you're getting a whole nother dynamic out of the songs. And mainly so that when we're introducing the show to new audiences in the sort of social media world, the TikToks and Instagrams of the world, that they would feel at home as well as they're seeing something new. The one special thing about this show is that everyone who comes to the show, and when I meet them at the stage door, has to tell me their connection to this musical, which is unlike any other family show I've ever done. I mean, I've done some big ones like the Lion Kings and the Little Mermaids of the world and the Shreks of the world. And while there are kids who watch that all the time, for this one, someone has to say, hey, my grandmother brought me to the original show. Or every Thanksgiving, me and my aunt would watch the show, and now I'm bringing my daughter or son. And so for me, it really actually touches my heart that there's a sort of a long legacy, and everyone has to tell me their connection.
Your performance on stage, Alan, is a can't-miss event. So before we say goodbye, tell people why they need to head to the Straz Center.
Well, first of all, this is all about joy, especially in sort of our climate now. Sometimes you just need a little escapism, and I guarantee you'll come out singing some of the songs as you walk out of the theater. So come and join us with our sort of joy that we're sort of giving to the world. It's really exciting.
He is the man behind the curtain. He brings the joy. The Wiz dropping like a house on a Wicked Witch on October 14th at the Straz Center in Tampa. 2 performances each day and evening through Sunday, October 19th. Tickets are on sale now. Alan Mingo Jr., thank you so much. Can't wait to see you on stage. That is a can't-miss performance for sure. Hope you guys all have time to check it out.
We could all use a little extra joy in our lives. And if you can't get enough of the wonderful world of Oz, our friend Alex Miranda at Deco Drive Miami takes us into an immersive Oz experience.
Forget the Wizard of Oz. How about the Wizard of Wynwood?
For example, they are...
Oh, there's Oz.
Yeah, they are talking with them.
So now we're in the Emerald City.
Yeah, exactly.
Meet him for yourself at Oz Immersive. So then you tell me, what would you want from the great and powerful Oz?
That we want, yes, successful.
I'd ask for bigger muscles, but, you know, to each his own. Inside Art X Space.
Kids can see the art, technology, and what is immersive 360 video mapping, because it's good for their imagination. We trigger their creativity, actually. So that's why they feel they're part of this experience. They are one of the characters during the show.
With almost 3,000 square feet in this room, 42 projectors on the ceiling, and over 8K resolution, Toto, I don't think we're in 1939 anymore.
Or cut it, or...
So cool. Thank you, Alex. And later we will show you how that space transforms into an immersive yoga studio.
A spooky cake just in time for fall. All right, we all know Halloween is right around the corner, but did you know October is also Hispanic Heritage Month?
And we want to welcome to Florida tonight local acclaimed baker hailing from Puerto Rico, Christina LaValle. You already caught us. We were chatting cake before this started.
Yes.
This looks so good.
It's hard not to chat cake with this in front of us here. Christina, thank you so much for stopping by and sharing a piece of your story with us. So tell us how you channeled your roots into your dishes here.
Yeah, so this is a traditional tres leches. I grew up, you know, in Puerto Rico. I was born and raised in Puerto Rico, so this is a very traditional cake that we do over there. And if you don't know what tres leches is, it's a 3-milk cake.
Okay.
So it's very special to us. It has vanilla, 3 milks, you name it, flavor, sabor.
So what are the 3 milks?
So you have evaporated, you have sweetened condensed, and half and half.
Okay.
Ooh, that's sweet and condensed.
Yes. Oh yeah, that's what brings the flavor.
So you get a lot of it. Do you want to show us how it's done?
Of course. Yeah. So you have a very traditional sponge cake. It's very airy. So what you want, basically, a cake like this. It's kind of dry, obviously, but it is meant for it to, you know, soak all that milk. Okay. So we have here all the 3 milks already done, and what you want to do is just literally soak it in. Let it just soak.
Give it a little bath.
Honestly, basically, that's what it is, honestly. And believe it or not, you might think, oh my God, it's too much, but there's not.
No such thing as too much.
Not such thing as that. Yeah. So it's gonna take a lot of milk, and you'll be like, oh my God, that's a lot. But it'll keep on.
It does look like it would run off, but it's not. It's really
like a sponge. And then if you needed help too, you could use one of these little things and poke it, so it soaks faster for you.
Make some entry points for all that milk.
Now, you credit cooking in the kitchen with your mom as a little girl to your success.
Yes.
You've been on the Today Show, Food Network, Beyond. Talk to us about that.
Yeah, so, you know, I grew up in Puerto Rico, so my mom was a chef over there, and she taught me a lot of things that I know nowadays. days, you know, in the kitchen. She actually went on the Today Show with me too, which was like an incredible thing. So bringing it back, you know, with Mom was a very special thing.
There we have a photo of you guys there. That is great.
Yeah, she taught me everything that I know in the kitchen. She really thought I was going to go in the culinary side, but instead I went on the baking side.
Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that. Yep.
So, and you've got a shop in Tampa? You're in the Carrollwood area,
Yeah, in
right?
the Carrollwood area, we have a shop where you could walk in. We have mini cupcakes. We have cake jars, which is our craving cups. We ship them nationwide. We have ice cream, and then we do all of our custom cakes in there too as well.
Got all the sweets covered.
Yeah, all the sweets covered. That's right.
You've done some cakes for some big names over the years too. I remember your goat cake for Tom Brady.
Yeah, I feel like that's like one of the cakes that everybody talks about. So
Take me back to that time. That was Leonard Fournette who ordered the cake, right?
Yeah.
So how did he get in touch? How did he find out about you?
So he actually, someone ordered a cake for him through us. Then he wanted to order a cake for his kids through us. So then we just became really good friends. And all of a sudden he's like, hey, can you make me a cake for the actual goat? And I was like, you mean like Tom Brady? I was like, oh yeah. So then there it was.
I wish we had video of it. I didn't prepare EP Victoria for this chat about the goat cake, but it was so incredible. The detail was
amazing.
Thank you. Yeah. You guys
all right. May we eat some cake?
Yes, please. I have some forks there.
Oh yeah, let's dig in.
You guys are more than welcome. You can see all that milk in there.
Beautiful.
And then this cake is topped with whipped cream. So that makes it, you know, it's already light and airy cake, but then with the whipped cream is not as, you know, strong flavor. But
because we needed more milk, you put whipped cream on it. That's great.
Yeah, that's right.
It just melts in your mouth.
Oh, yeah.
You don't even have to chew it.
No, it's very, it's literally, I mean, when I say it's soaked, it's soaked.
My favorite kind of food. Now, I'm going to eat all of this, but I am mildly lactose intolerant. So the rest of the show could be fun. We may fumigate Studio A after this.
Can I stay here in Studio B then?
Oh, there you go.
This is amazing.
I'll just keep eating cake with you. Really.
This is really amazing. Now, you do cupcakes too?
Yeah, we do cupcakes
What do you call
too.
them? Cup cups? Is that right?
No, just we do mini cupcakes in the store. We rotate 12 flavors every week. So we have over 85 flavors total. So we rotate 12 every week in our store.
Oh, this is so good.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for joining us and for bringing this
Thank you for
delicious
having
tres
me.
leches.
Yes.
Yeah. And thank you for sharing not only your dessert, but your Hispanic heritage with us too. Check her out, thecakegirl.com, especially if you need a goat cake.
That's right.
And keep it right here. More Florida Tonight coming after the break.
This is amazing.
After all that cake, it is time to get up and take a stretch.
I don't know. The ambiance in the studio isn't quite right for yoga.
No, but what if it looked something like this spot at Art X Space in Miami?
That's the spirit. Art X Space wants to breathe new life into your journey of self-discovery.
This is gonna be breathwork and silent disco, a little bit yoga too. So we are gonna see the videos like more relaxing, more dark, that you can concentrate.
This digital art space in Wynwood is mixing things up by offering immersive wellness events in the 305. You might think of it as resetting your chakras with a multi-sensory touch.
Wellness community is huge in Miami. That's why we want to do something cool and then provide different experience than never done before. So when people come here, they really disconnected with 360 projection mapping immersive room.
Take advantage of the visuals. They will help you get deeper into that disconnect.
Get ready to be guided through immersive breath work, sounds, and visuals designed to make you feel stress-free.
We start with a kind of like a warm-up flow with a little bit of yoga, mobility, flexibility to help them get into that deep relaxation state that we want for the breath work that comes after. Keep going. Breath work, different from yoga, is something that doesn't necessarily require you to move, and it's something that goes deeper into the body, into the sensations, into the physical benefits, and it's a practice that you can do for 10, 20, 30 minutes.
They even throw in silent disco headphones to tune out the noise so you don't get distracted from your mission.
We do a mix of the voice of the instructor, in this case myself, with the music. So we designed like a really curated playlist that will take you from the ups and downs of the feelings of the class. And you can hear that plus the voice in the headphones. So it's fully immersive.
Because the whole point of this exercise is to be one with yourself. Namaste.
Namaste. I feel the stress just leaving watching that.
Oh, you do?
Well,
don't worry. Tonight's roundup is about to change that, because it sounds like a guy in Polk County was taking part in some creative yoga, so to speak. We'll let Sheriff Grady Judd set it up.
So we arrested Walter Frymere. He's 51. We got a call that he was naked inside of a restroom at a public park.
Now, Frymere thankfully had his clothes back on when deputies arrived, but they arrested him for trespassing and possession of meth.
but meth wasn't the only thing he had on him, or I should say, in him. When officers at the jail x-rayed him to make sure he wasn't trying to smuggle contraband inside, they couldn't believe what they saw.
You might have thought Walter was bringing drugs into the jail. He brought a thermos into the jail. That's right. He put it up the exit ramp. You know what I mean? A thermos about this size. No, it wasn't this one.
Thanks for clearing that up, Grady. Good to know that it wasn't that thermos. All right, 2 words here. Ouch and how.
Very carefully.
Grady said this guy had 5 stints in prison, so maybe he has a higher pain tolerance.
Oh, clearly. Grady said Frymere told them the thermos had been there for about 24 hours. Deputies rushed him to the hospital, where a lucky staff member had the honor of removing the thermos, a move the sheriff says saved his life.
I wonder, after they remove the thermos, is the soup still warm 24 hours later? Or whatever he had in there?
Was there soup in there?
I don't know.
Was there anything in there?
I'll bet there was something in there. I just wonder what are you doing here?
Just felt thirsty, I guess.
I'm never drinking out of a thermos again after looking at that story.
Moral of the story.
I hope that his wasn't a Stanley. Those are big.
No. Impossible.
Yeah.
Keep your thermos outside your epidermis, folks.
I like that. Yeah. Don't stash your Yeti in your booty.
It's a good one. just keep it out and drink it.
Not for me.
No.
All right, congrats to Sheriff Grady. You have won the Weird News Story of the Week Award. Look, this is actually a new thing now, the Florida Tonight Weird News Award.
We need to get that made. That's a good trophy. And then he can keep one-upping himself, because I think he is going to be a continual winner of this award.
Yeah, I feel like the Gators should be holding a thermos instead of a sandwich.
Oh, gosh. It's the delivery. Thank you, Sheriff Judd. I still need to work out some kinks here, but it wouldn't be a Weird News Award if it wasn't a little weird itself, right?
Yeah, so congrats to Grady on winning our inaugural Florida Tonight Weird News Story Award. I bet he's going to roast us on this one. What do you think?
Oh, I welcome it. I would love a Florida Tonight roast from Sheriff Judd.
All right, you asked for it.
I'll take it.
We'll be right back after this. Welcome back. So Eeyore is going viral. Not the donkey, the dog that we showed you last night.
Over 1 million people watched that video of a pup alerting an Okaloosa deputy to find his grandma, who had fallen while walking him.
There's the dog. Hi, baby. Hi, baby. Where's your mama? Good boy, Eeyore. Hi, baby. Where's your...
Yeah, as you can see, Eeyore was the hero, but so was the deputy. And now we know who she is.
The Okaloosa Sheriff's Office shared this post saying that voice on the video belongs to Deputy Devin Miller. They say the Deputy Miller has been on an LEO for over 2 years.
Yeah, and she apparently has a good vibe with animals, too, because the Sheriff's Office says Deputy Miller rescued a cat from a drainage ditch just before her unforgettable meeting with Eeyore there. So we salute you, and the animals salute you, Deputy Miller.
Yeah, I think the word's gotten around in the animal community. She is one to be trusted. The dog went to her for a reason. All right, we're going to take a quick break and say hello to our friends watching in Jacksonville. We'll be right back.
All right, you you guys got to hear this one. So we heard from one of our viewers, Scott Vikes from Bradenton. He's the guy who sent us the winning Fat Gator Week photo.
Yes, the legendary Girth Brooks. Scott, we thought that photo was awesome, but what you just shared with us blew our minds.
Yeah, Scott wrote to us saying that he and his wife went to one of those painting with a twist events, and they were asked to paint a Florida sunset.
Well, Scott says his wife added a gator to hers, and she wrote, you see it? Chomp above it. Chomp. Hey.
I love it. And guys, here's the thing. They painted this back in 2017. So his wife saw what was coming. 8 years into the future, she knew that there would be a Florida Tonight mascot named Chomp.
And it does look like a little gator, too. It's not one of those full-size gators. You can tell by how big the mouth is.
Exactly.
So that's a baby gator Chomp.
She named it before we did. Good job, Scott.
Beautiful picture. All right.
And Mrs. Scott. He didn't tell us. Yes.
Yeah.
Lovely job, both of you.
Oh, man. That makes me want to get out and paint an alligator.
You want to paint an alligator?
Yeah.
Not a live one. Don't paint the live alligators. They don't like that.
We are going to Gatorland next week. We'll ask Savannah, but I doubt she's going to say yes.
That's right. Have we told the people what we're doing next week?
Oh,
Can we tell them?
We're paying a visit. Yeah, we're going to visit our pal Chomp.
Because they are having their Gatorland Halloween Spectacular. Victoria, what's the name of it?
Is it Gators, Ghosts and Goblins?
Ghouls and Goblins. Gators, Ghouls and Goblins. We've been invited. We're going to broadcast live from there just as we did when we had the Baby Gator gender reveal show.
Yes.
And we're going to get scared by Skunk Ape and all of his friends.
The Gators will be the least of our concerns.
Exactly. Ooh, I want to meet that albino gator they have there.
Yeah.
She looks really cool.
Oh, a ghost gator.
If I don't go outside and tan soon, I'm going to blend in with the albino gator.
We'll work on it this weekend.
You know, wear long sleeves next week. Long sleeves for me next week. I'm off for the next 2 days. Long weekend for me. I'll come back with some long sleeves.
I'll
Good
miss
night.
you. See y'all.